Right, Grasientus, get this down. Oh, mighty Hadrian, I have just spent the most miserable 4 weeks of my life inspecting our borders with Caledonia. It seems you've instructed our engineers to build a long stretch of stonework right across the country. Now, if I didn't know better, I'd say it was a wall. Is the idea to continue the wall all the way around Caledonia, then put a roof on it, thereby making it the biggest indoor toilet in the empire? One ludicrous rumour going around is that you have built this wall to keep out the Caledonians, a tribe famous for their ladders. What's this?
It's a Celtic flute.
Oh, what's it doing in my office?
Badvoc left it here.
What was Badvoc doing in my office?
Playing the flute.
What?
Rather badly. He seems to think it's a sort of percussion instrument. In fact, you can probably see the dents in the top of the desktop.
How did Badvoc get into my office?
Just swanned in here as if he owned the place.
But I have guards guarding my villa. Didn't they put up the slightest, tiniest bit of resistance?
Indeed they did. They put up the slightest, tiniest bit of resistance.
If Badvoc so much puts his foot in my office one more time, I want you in the middle. Yeah, that's right, that's it. Morning, Badvoc.
Hello, Aulus. Didn't know you were back.
What's in the sack?
It's a welcome back present. It's a sack of the very best local apples. They're very special.
What's special about them? Badvoc, Badvoc!
They talk.
Talking apples?
They're very good for you. Keep the doctor away. Yeah, they say things like, keep away, doctor. Go on, clear off your medic.
Look, take that sack and you lot out of my office now.
By the way, I'm sorry, Aulus. Sit down. This is entirely my fault. I forgot you've had a very hard month in Caledonia. Now, have you had a drink yet?
I haven't.
Grasientus, get some wine for Aulus. He's not had a drink yet. Now, you just relax.
Oh, that's good.
How was Caledonia then? All right.
It was terrible.
Catch any salmon?
I didn't have a chance.
Very good salmon fishing up there.
Yeah.
Any grouse?
No.
Very good grouse fishing up there, apparently, yeah. Look, here's the wine. Now, you just have a nice glass of wine, relax, put your feet up, clear your mind, and don't worry about me and the boys. We can see ourselves out. Don't you worry about a thing.
Cheers. Thanks, Badvoc.
It's my pleasure, mate.
Okay.
Nice back,
Bye, boys. Bye. Cheers. Thanks for popping in. What a nice guy. Hang on. He's done it again. He's stolen my wine. He's swanned in here, he's offered me my own wine, and now he's stolen it.
Don't let it get to you.
Don't let it get to me, Grasientus. I'm seething. You know, I just want to shout at him, I want to hit him, and yet when he's there, I just don't seem to be able to do it. And then I find myself wanting to take it out on other people.
Well, that's quite normal, you know, to want to vent your anger and frustration on innocent people just because they happen to be close at the time.
Oh, Grasientus, I knew you'd understand.
Perhaps you're angry with Badvoc because deep down you feel unworthy to be governor. Deep down you feel inadequate to govern. Deep down you feel impotent to lead, incompetent to punish.
Right, that's enough. Get out.
What?
I'm not paying good money to be called inadequate, incompetent and impotent.
Let me put it more simply. Deep down, you don't understand how Badvoc could fail to obey such a natural leader as yourself. Someone who exudes superiority. Someone who personifies leadership.
Yes, that's more like it. Carry on.
Let's talk a little about your mother. Were you frightened by her breasts?
Not particularly, no.
And yet they were enormous.
Average, I'd say.
But surely they looked enormous.
No.
But they must have looked enormous to, for example, a flea.
Yes, I suppose they looked absolutely huge.
So, these absolutely huge breasts of your mother haunt you still.
My mother didn't have big breasts.
And you've always resented your mother for this.
Why are we talking about my mother's breasts?
I don't know. Perhaps you're obsessed by them.
You brought them up.
Yes, but I've never sucked them like some people around here.
Look, okay. let's just talk about my inability to deal with Badvoc, shall we?
All right. Have you ever dreamt about him?
Yes, only last night, in fact.
Good. Tell me about it.
Well, in the dream, I can't sleep and I'm lying in a dark room. I hear these footsteps. These heavy footsteps coming up the corridor. And then I hear this deep, inhuman growling.
No, stop.
I haven't finished yet.
No, it's spooky, isn't it? I can't stand spookies. Give me the creeps. Have you any silly dreams, like, well, you know, like going into the Senate and realizing you haven't any clothes on, or thinking you're a sheep?
Look! You're supposed to be analysing my feelings of inferiority towards Badvoc. I am the boss around here, you know. People bow at me in the streets, huh? 24,000 soldiers follow me. That huge bust in the marketplace is of me.
That what in the marketplace?
That huge bust!
There you go again, large breath.
Shut up! Shut up!
Now you're being aggressive.
I wasn't being aggressive. I was telling you to shut up!
No, that's aggressive.
No. That's assertive. This is aggressive.
So,
you're my head of security. What's been going on in my absence?
Last week, I had some of the neighbours round to my place for a few drinks.
Is that all?
No, I had a cheese dip as well. It was a...
No. Did Badvoc get up to anything whilst I was away?
Oh, no. I had him followed. I followed him personally, actually, and he didn't notice a thing. I was cleverly disguised.
Yeah, I'm sure you were.
As a Cornish prostitute.
A Cornish prostitute?
Yes, I've always rather fancied that I was pretty good with accents. Well... Ooer. Give us a bite of your pasty, big boy. Ooer.
And did you find anything out?
Yes, that Mungo's rather an adventurous lover.
What about Badvoc?
No, he just wanted to talk.
Did he do anything illegal?
Oh, yes, he broke into your office and snooped around. And
For how long?
about a fortnight.
He snooped around my office for a fortnight?
Well, not continuously, obviously. He went on a fishing trip to Mersey Island for 3 days. And a very enjoyable 3 days they were.
Oh, I am glad, yeah. Did he get hold of any top-secret documents?
No, it was mainly mackerel and sprat. I might say, I think that 4 weeks away has done you the world of good, sir. You look marvellous.
Right, quick, let's get this sack open. Come on, let's get this sack open. Quick!
Excuse me, what are you doing here?
What am I doing in here? What are you doing in here?
I'm the guard from the main gate.
So who's guarding the main gate, then?
Oh, about time, too. This sack stinks.
Here, do you mind? That's my best shirt.
Have you got any food?
Information first. What's been happening?
Well, for hours, nothing happened. And then suddenly, a dirty great woodlouse crawled into my ear.
No. What have you heard?
Not a thing. I've had a woodlouse in my ear.
Listen, Wolfbane, no info, no money.
OK. Aulus has had a head doctor in to see him. He's cracking up and he blames you for it.
Excellent. So just one more push to finally send him to the madhouse.
Nah, we should put him on a rack and slowly turn it an inch a day. In 2 weeks, he'd be screaming in excruciating agony. He'd be begging for mercy.
He'd also be 8 foot tall, Mungo. Some 8 foot tall angry Roman after me, thank you very much.
Didn't I again? I don't believe it.
Right. Badvoc!
Aulus, the very person I wanted to see.
You're under arrest.
You see, me and the lads are thinking of having a dinner party next week.
Nothing formal.
And I hereby sentence you to death.
And we thought it'd be rather nice if you came along.
Bring bottle of bird.
Did you hear that, Badvoc? You're under arrest. And you'll be decapitated 1 week from today.
We're going to have to bring the dinner party forward.
May I ask exactly why he's been sentenced to death?
Well, for conspiracy to invite the governor around to dinner.
There's no such offence.
There is now. Guard!
Yes, sir.
Arrest this disgusting piece of filth and jail him.
Yes, sir. Come on.
No. This disgusting piece of filth.
Oh, sorry.
And the rest of you, out, 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 out.
We could make it lunch.
Aulus, I think you could be making a terrible mistake.
No, Grasientus, I've never felt so right in all my life. Oh, I'm so happy. Come here, Grasientus.
What was that for? I thought you got rid of your anger.
Oh, that wasn't anger, Grasientus. That was elation.
Of course, you realise, Mungo, that after my execution, you shall become leader of our tribe.
I hadn't thought about it, Badvoc. Hadn't ever crossed my mind the situation would arise.
Thanks, Mungo. You're a good friend.
I'd rather have you alive, Badvoc, than inherit your kingdom.
Thanks. But nevertheless, I shall die, and you shall inherit. So, I want you to have my golden talk of office.
Oh, now, Badvoc, please keep it.
Mungo, I want you to have it.
It should be buried with you, great leader.
Thanks.
Besides, it was too big. He's had another one made in his own size.
Thanks, Blag. Well, that's charming. Listen, Mungo, you owe it to me. I've been like a father to you.
That's true. You beat me up and slept with my mother.
Do all those good times mean nothing? Here, remember those two girls in Malden, eh?
Yeah?
They were goers, weren't they?
As I recall, one of them was stunningly attractive and the other one was as ugly as sin.
Yeah, what a night, though.
You ended up having the stunningly attractive one.
Yeah, well, I mean...
And then you had the ugly one.
Yeah, well, you...
Spent 5 hours outside in the rain looking after the horse.
That was a lovely-looking horse, Mungo.
Aulus says I can be executioner.
How could you?
Well, it's a job, isn't it?
Listen, you two. You've got to help me. You're my only friends in the world. You've got to help me. Please.
All right, friend. We'll do it.
Thanks, Mungo.
We'll get the execution cancelled.
Here, hang on. What about my job?
Blag. Oh, all right.
Thanks, Mungo. Good luck. Thanks, Blag. Good luck.
I won't mince words with you, Aulus. I'll get straight to the point. I'm a proud man. I'm proud to be British. I'm proud to be a Trinovanti. I'm proud to be Badvoc's second in command. I despise Rome and everything Roman. Until this very moment, I never thought I could go down on my knees and beg a Roman for anything, and yet, that is what I now do. I beg you, Aulus. I beg humbly before you on bended knees. I beg you to spare the life of Badvoc. I'll eat the soil off your floor.
There is no soil on my floor.
Blag. I defile myself before you, almighty Aulus. I'll do anything for you or for Rome if it will save Badvoc. Aulus, I implore you, spare his life.
No.
Oh, well, that's fair enough. You can't say anything wrong.
Now, listen, Aulus, I'll let you have this soil for free. But in future, it's 50 sesterces a trouser full, all right? Oh, by the way, now's the time to get your daffs in.
Then, after your execution, when you're finally gone from this world, your body will be transported to the banks of the River Styx, the grim and dismal river of death. And there you will wait with all the other wailing and tormented souls until it's your turn to be transported to Hades by the ferryman.
Sounds horrific.
It is. But for just one bag of gold, I can get you a priority booking on the Stygian ferry. No hanging around straight across to hell. You won't like hanging around with all those dead people.
Listen, is there only one ferry, then?
Yes, one ferry that endlessly goes across the Styx.
Why don't they build a tunnel?
Well, they've been talking about it for years, but you know.
Now listen, Wolfbane. If you get me off this execution, I will let you have all my buried treasure.
Do you expect me to believe that you got buried treasure? And that if you did have, you'd give it to me if I get you off?
Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Get me off.
But I know what a lying bastard you are, Badvoc.
And I know what a greedy bastard you are, Wolfbane.
Done.
Plains of time to utter a warning to Aulus Paulinus. Ooh, next week, of which I am the ghost, I saw an unhappy man. It was Aulus Paulinus. He was sad because he had done a foolish thing. He executed Badvoc. Ooh! And now there is bloodshed. Bloodshed. Yes, bloodshed. That's like cowshed, only red. The Romans and Britons are fighting a bloody war against each other. Everyone will die. Even Aulus Paulinus. Ooh!
Nice try, Wolfbane.
Shit.
Boys, how'd you get on? What did he say?
Yeah,
Tell me.
Good news and bad news.
What's the good news?
I still got the job.
I see. What happened?
I did my best, Badvoc. Honest, I did. I used sincerity.
You use sincerity?
Yeah.
What did you have to go and use sincerity for, Mungo? Why don't you use something you're good at, like deceit or mindless violence?
I offered him some free soil.
And you offered him some free soil?
Yeah.
And that failed to clinch my release?
Yeah.
What a granite heart Aulus must have to remain unswayed by a complimentary trouser full of Blag soil. And that on top of sincerity offered by Mr. Shifty Two-Faced Seller's own mother here. Pow! Wolfbane, excellent. How'd you get on?
Well, I went into his bedchamber while he was asleep.
Yeah.
And I put on a white sheet and I pretended to be the ghost of next week.
And Aulus didn't fall for that?
No. And I waggled my arms and I went, woo.
Well, it sounds foolproof to me, Wolfbane.
Yeah. I even had ghost written across here.
I wonder where you could have gone wrong. Yes?
Badvoc. I made a silly mistake. I got angry and I overreacted. And I've come here to tell you that I'm sorry and the execution is off.
Is that all?
Sorry?
You swan in here with your apologies and expect that to be an end to the matter? 6 whole days I've been in this cell, awaiting certain death.
Oh, well, I know it must have been dreadful, but now at least you know you're not going to die.
Oh, that makes it better, does it? I think that makes it worse. 6 whole days thinking I was going to die, just to be told at the end of it I'm not going to die. That is a living hell.
I thought you'd be pleased.
No, I am displeased in the extreme, Aulus. Displeased by the fact that because you're such a weak, incompetent and spineless leader, you make stupid, childish, unthinking mistakes.
Don't you talk to me like that!
No wonder you need a head doctor, Aulus. You're a mental mess.
Right! That does it. The execution is back on.
Oh, it's on now, is it? On, off, on, off. Make up your bloody mind.
Right! Tomorrow, 11 o'clock, you die!
You're so indecisive. Get your act together.
How'd you get on?
No problem. I talked him round. It's on. Mungo.
Badvoc, how are you? Looking well.
What's that you're wearing?
What's your tribal chieftain gear?
Well, you could have waited till I was dead.
Well, straight after this, I got to attend my first official public engagement.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
It's a funeral.
This is a very disappointing turnout.
Yeah, they're whipping an adulteress in Colchester this afternoon, most people know.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Souvenirs, get your souvenirs here. Get your execution souvenirs here.
Wolfbane, you're a disgusting specimen.
This is quality merchandise. Look at these. Badvoc execution dolls. Before and after.
Let the prisoner approach. Let the execution commence. Lead the prisoner to the block. The executioner will put on the ceremonial death cap.
I can't say nothing, I'm going to cry.
You're supposed to put it on my edge of Pratt.
Look, I'm nervous, you see. This is my first decapitation.
Mine too, funnily enough.
Very good. Good old Badvoc, joking to the very end.
Shut up and chop me head off, you fat git. No, wait. I want to say something. People of Britain, as I stand here today on the shores of life, gaze over the inky sea of death, I look back at my life and ask, was it worth it? Or was it a waste? I don't know. But what I do know is this, that I want every Briton present here today to make damn sure that my death is not a waste. I want my death to be a birth of fierce anti-Roman feeling, a birth of renewed Celtic pride, a birth of war, of revolt, of rebellion against these odious oppressors who have trampled on us and raped our land, our history and our culture. Today I die. But I die so that others may live.
Marvellous speech.
Total bollocks, of course.
But very moving.
Cut off his head.
That programme was shown as a tribute to Rory McGrath, who died earlier this year in an accident while filming this series. In next week's episode, the part of Badvoc will be played by Bonnie Langford. Howard Lew Lewis is currently facing charges of manslaughter. So, for the rest of the series, the part of Blag will be played by Elizabeth Taylor.